So there's a moment in Assassin's Creed Syndicate where the game looks at its Victorian top hat, tips it politely, and then hurls you through a glowing portal into World War I. It's like the developers said, what if we put a small, moody expansion inside the game like a Kinder Surprise, but instead of chocolate, it's searchlights and zeppelins, and honestly, I'm into it. You play as Lydia Frye, Jacob's granddaughter, and she's the quiet confidence the twins sometimes forget to bring to work. Jacob and Evie are fun, sure, but they also feel like they'd start a fist fight with a lamppost just to test a new combo. Lydia, well, she's an assassin. She walks like she knows the route, tags her targets, and leave nothing but a gentle breeze and a slight concerned guard wondering if that shadow always had a knife. The premise is simple. It's 1916, London is grim, and a Templar spy ring is doing Templar spy things. Your handler is Winston Churchill, who appears just long enough to drop some very serious "the Empire needs you" energy, and then politely vanishes so you can go about the actual stabbing. Churchill here is less complicated than the normal historical figure and more tutorial pop-up with charisma. It works, you get the stakes, he gets out of the way, everybody's happy except the spies, who are going to have a quite bad day when you put a knife into their neck. Pretty much just like London on a normal day. What makes this little anomaly sing is the size of it. The game grabs a slice of London around Tower Bridge and basically says, here's your playground, do not break anything loudly. It's the right kind of small. You can learn the rooftops quickly, the alleys feel like shortcuts rather than loading screens, and the vertical paths, scaffolding, cranes, zip lines, they turn the area into a stealth puzzle you can actually solve. No carriages to chase 3 blocks away, no collect 10 of these, 15 of these, and also please run a charity book sale for the Rooks. Just pick a target, plan a route, get in, get out. Surgical, satisfying, and my ADHD thanks you very much. The mission variety is tighter though. You'll infiltrate, you'll sabotage, you'll do a couple of quick anti-air bits that feel like the developers politely reminding you, hey look, there are like German gunners up there, maybe don't ignore them. They're brief, they break up the rhythm, and they make the skyline feel dangerous instead of just decorative. Optional challenges nudge you towards stealth without screaming about it. Little spies with a generator, don't get spotted, maybe try not shooting the fireworks factory, classic stuff, but the smaller map gives those challenges teeth. And then there's the lore drizzle. The Helix simulation coughs up the occasional Juno line to remind you there's a larger story somewhere behind the curtain. It's lightly buttered bread, not a lore lasagna, tasty enough to notice, not heavy enough to slow you down. If modern day Assassin's Creed makes your eyes glaze, you'll be fine. If you're into the series cosmic soap opera, you'll clock the hints, nod wisely, and then return to your schedule assassinating, because this is essentially what Ubisoft does best. They give you lore and then completely forget about it in their future games, which is pretty sad. Now, the vibes. The vibes are excellent in this game. This London feels sick. Smoke in the sky, searchlights grazing rooftops, the shape of a blimp cutting across the moon like a warning. It all sells the time shift immediately. Syndicate's base city, for all of its troubles, is lovely, but the World War I filter turns the familiar into something sharper and meaner. Also, Lydia's silhouette is perfect here. The long coat, the steady gait, that don't make me climb down and embarrass you posture. It's peak assassin posture. If posture could shush someone, Lydia's would, and I really think I should have had posture a little bit more into the script. Jesus Christ. Collectibles exist because it wouldn't be a Ubisoft game if they didn't. Helix glitches, letters, chests, the usual suspects. If you were already collecting shiny things in 1968, congratulations, the hobby continues because we all love it so much. If you weren't, nothing crucial lives behind those icons. I picked up a few because I'm a raccoon in a hoodie who loves glowing baubles and they just had to get 100%. You can ignore them though and still get the full experience. Your reward is more time stabbing Victorian era traitors in a different era, which is of course the best kind of gameplay. Lengthwise, this is an espresso shot. If you aim at the main thread and stay disciplined, you can polish it off in an evening, let alone maybe 2 hours. If you chase full zinc and do a little cleanup, it's still no longer than a good movie. Personally, I do love that. There's confidence to a game saying, okay, we're done now, go and touch some grass, I don't know, or go go play the next Assassin's Creed game, because that will take you tons and tons and tons of hours. Or, you know, take down a spy ring, the choice is yours. In an industry that sometimes measures value in square miles, it's nice to be measured in good decisions per minute. Is the game perfect? Well, is the mission perfect? Not really. The Portal Whiplash is hilarious in a way the game definitely didn't intend. 1 minute you're in a top hat London doing Jacob things, the next you're in 1916 because a hole in reality told you to go there. It's like the Animus equivalent of, I'm not like other side quest guys, please play me. I respect the audacity, but it is a sudden tonal change. Also, the final antagonist, a master spy, lands more as an interesting file than a memorable person. You'll remember the routes you took and the guards you tiptoed past. You might not remember the villain's name, but I guess that's fine. This piece is about systems and space, not monologues. A quick word though for the brawlers in the back. If your favorite thing in Syndicate is spinning up a gang war on a street corner and then suplexing a man to a fruit cart, the World War I slice will feel somewhat polite. It wants you to be thoughtful, not theatrical. Personally, I love that. The base game already lets you start chaos wherever you like. This mode and this mission is the reminder that the fantasy of Assassin's Creed was always ghost in a city, not a god punching you through a wall. Different flavors, same kind of meal. So should you play it? If you're replaying Syndicate, do this as soon as it unlocks, which is around the start of sequence 6. It won't spoil the main story at all, and it resets your palette from the Banter Twins to Silent Blade in a way that makes the rest of the campaign feel fresher. If you're new, treat it like a stealth workshop, okay? Tight, forgiving enough to learn on, but strict enough to teach you why vertical routes and timing matters. And if you've left Syndicate because the open world spread felt like too many little icons around the map, this is the neat little main course you can actually finish before it gets cold. And yes, the Zeppelins are cool, but they serve no purpose really. They are just the garnish you remember. Somewhere in Ubisoft server room, there's probably a folder called Airship Intimidation _01.wav, and it's doing heavy emotional labor, and we all thank you for your service, large floating anxiety balloon that does nothing in the game but looks cool. But my verdict, the World War I Anomaly still holds up. More than that though, it makes Syndicate better by contrast. It trims all the fat, hands the spotlight to a lead who thrives on silence and sharp angles, and gives the art team to show off their skills. It's really cool and something you should definitely play. The villains are shrugged, the entry point is wild, and the whole thing wraps up before it becomes your new part-time job. But as a compact stealth story with style, it's absolutely worth your evening. Run it, enjoy the skyline, leave no footprint, and resist at least once the urge to shoot a guard through the head with one of those Gatling guns you find on the boats, because I've tried and it doesn't work, unfortunately. Would have been cool, but unfortunately not. So many of you guys think about this little side mission in the comment section down below. Did you play it when the game released? Did you know it even existed? And will you go back and play it now? Personally, it is worth it. It's a couple hours of fun in a new environment, continuing the Frye journey and legacy. Let me know down below if you're going to do that. Also, do you want me to cover Jack the Ripper next? I'm really interested in the DLC, so I'll probably do it anyway. Let me know down below. And guys and girls, if you enjoyed the video, a like would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe for some more Assassin's Creed content. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.